I want to talk about a really important lesson that people really need to instill and learn. And it's something that I experienced today and really changed my whole mindset on how I see productivity as a whole. And that specific lesson that I've learned today is to stick to one topic, right? And that can be taken over the long term or the short term. Basically, ideally, you want to stick to one single topic, like one theme you have for the day, right? At minimum for the entire day. And at most, you can basically go however long you want with that. Experts, people who are just wizards at their craft, pick one theme for their life. All right, and that's why they become such maestros of whatever they do. But you don't have to do that. What you do kind of have to do is to stick to one theme for at least one single day. So each day should have a theme dedicated to that. And I say that because for your mind, actually, switching from one theme to another. So let's say if you are working on, multiple projects for the day, if you have, let's say you are trying to build a workout plan for today, and then you're also trying to work on your business, and then you're also trying to, learn about social skills. If you're doing all of those different things, you're switching from one context to another, and you end up making each one of those blocks less productive. Whereas if you dedicated all of those blocks towards one thing, let's say if you just worked on fitness for one entire day, then the next day you worked only on social skills, and the next day you worked on your business, you would be much more productive in those 3 days than if you were to split each one of those days evenly towards those same things, right? The time you spend on those things is still the same across those 3 days, but your productivity, your efficiency is nowhere near the same. And I can promise you that is a fact, all right? The highest level performers do this. I'm talking CEOs, elite athletes, they all do this. So in order for you to level the playing field, it's important that you do the same. Now, you may be at a point in life where you can't really do that because of how you've kind of organized your life up until now. But I highly recommend that you really get on track towards this kind of lifestyle. Even if it takes you a month or a couple of months to get caught up in everything. In fact, scratch that. I bet you right now you can definitely figure this out within the next 30 minutes of how you can basically set up your week in order to do that. Now, every day is not going to be like that. Some days are just going to happen. Maybe your life right now doesn't allow for every single day to be like that. But you can definitely have at least one day this week where you do test it out and see for yourself how much more productive you become. And if you find that it's too boring, well, that's definitely an area for you to improve. Because, if that's the case, then maybe you've trained your mind to be too used to this kind of very stimulating dopamine chasing kind of way, which causes you to need to task switch and context switch because your mind is not trained to be sensitized to dopamine, and therefore it finds repetitive things boring. It finds your everyday life boring. So if that's the case, I recommend a dopamine detox. But if you got good levels of dopamine, healthy levels, then you should be able to basically stay on within the same type of theme, the same context for the entire day. And doing that will significantly boost your productivity. Your creativity will go through the roof. You will be able to enter flow states much easier. You'll just be more productive. and it'll be so much more fulfilling than trying to jumble things throughout the day. All right. So that's today's productivity lesson. Hope all of this helps you. And yeah, please do let me know. Have a good one.